morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to a new video. Today is Friday the 29th. It is Good Friday, and I am taking a half a day from work today, and I thought I would sit down with you guys and record a new video. Accessories, anyone? So I was thinking about what I would like to do for a new video, something for the summer, something for the spring, and my original idea was to do a video about knitted and crochet dresses. I know, ambitious, but a crochet dress I really think is possible. I have some yarn, some Ella Ray yarn to make one, but I'm like on the fence because the more I think about it, I think that making it out of Ella Ray, it will just be too warm. So anyway, that got me to thinking, and I was like, I went to the mall the other day, and everywhere I looked, there was this crochet stuff everywhere. Well, you know, that cheesy crocheted stuff. And so I decided that I would make a video about accessories. And last year I went on a bit of an accessory binge. So I'm like, oh, I can totally do this because I can even show you guys some things that I made. So with that said, I found 8 patterns on Ravelry, and my mom and I were in Joann's the other day, and we got a new issue of a magazine that is going to be featured in our month-end video, but there was a mini booklet inside it that had some really cute accessories, and it has one that I definitely want to make. And so I'm going to ask you guys' opinion because you asked how do I choose yarn for different projects. So in this video, we can cover that. You can find me on Ravelry as Tiffany Loves Yarn, and you can find me on Instagram as Tiffs_inspired_life, right here. And of course, you can find me here on YouTube. And with that, let's get into the video. All right, so the first one up, I have them on my tablet. So the first one that I found, I thought that these were super cute and that these could even work as a beginner project, whether you did magic ring or you did the chain and then joined it together and then just crocheted inside the loop. So the first one is going to be for, it's called the Trip Disc Earrings. You guys look at the name. What do you think? I'm thinking Trip Disc Earrings. So anyway, oh, and the other thing I forgot to tell you, all of these patterns are free. None of them are paid for because you know me, I'm on a pattern no buy. So they're all free patterns. Anyway, moving on. So this pattern is for the Trip Disc Earrings. It was written by Christy Rowley. It was released in March of 2009. She used a 3.5 millimeter size E crochet hook, and she used Lion Brand's Vanna's Choice, which is an Aran weight yarn. And I'm working on my scrappy blanket with a size with a size G crochet hook. And I'm thinking a size E with Aran weight yarn would probably not be fun. I would recommend using a DK weight yarn for this pattern. In fact, this weekend, I'm actually going to try to make these because I think they'd be really cute. So if I'm successful, you guys will see them in the next video. If I'm not successful, you won't see them. Anyway, so of course, this is a free pattern. It's written in English. It says that you only need 1 to 3 yards of yarn. So it's a great scrap or stash down project if you're trying to do either of those for 2024. And there are, I feel like I actually saw some that were already made in here. So some people made them. The lavender ones, super cute. And I like this one made by Afro Hippie Chick because hers are 3 different sizes. She did like a small, a medium, and a large. And I would say if I was going to do this, I would just keep the pattern the same, but just go up 1 hook size for each one. So maybe do D, E, and F, or E, F, and G would probably be a bit more pleasant if you're going to use DK weight yarn. But yeah, I think that these are super cute, and they would really be good also with cotton. In fact, hold on. maybe something like this, like the Cotton DK by Knit Picks, because it says that this will use, where's my hook size? Come on. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. It tells me that this is made of cotton and linen, that they're machine wash, tumble dry. It says for a crochet hook. Oh, it does. It says a size I crochet hook. I don't know if you guys can see that. Focus. Yeah. See? It says to use a size I crochet hook. I don't think so. In what fantasy world? Because this is my G hook. And I think that, yeah, E, F, and G, and you could make the 3 different sizes. So I'm thinking maybe something like this color, but you see what I mean by a DK weight yarn is definitely a better option than, say, I don't have one in here, than an Aran weight yarn, but definitely not a fingering weight, because this is a fingering weight yarn that I just happen to have in this basket. Some Isager Highland wool. Isn't that a pretty color? This is one of my I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it yarns. Anyway, see, that's super fine. So there we go. I don't think worsted would, I don't think worsted would work, and I don't think that fingering would work, but I think DK would be perfect for this project. So let me know if you guys try these and how you make out. I did look on Amazon also, and I found the earring pieces if you wanted to do the dangly ones, or if you wanted to do clip-ons if you don't have your ears pierced but you want to do clippies. And that was another reason that I chose this pattern, because I figured that it would work for everybody, whether you've got clipped ears or not, or pierced ears or not clipped, or not boxers. Anyway, okay, moving on to the next pattern. The next one is going to be, ooh, yeah, so I want to make this. This is the Summer Fling. It is a tote bag by Esprit Tricot. It was released in April of 2014. They used the Kinson Co. Sparrow yarn, and it says that there is one yarn in my stash that would work for this, and it recommends, oh, a Caron cotton cake. It says that that would work, so that's kind of cool. It says that, again, this is a free pattern. They want a sport weight yarn, knitting needle, US size 3, 3.25 millimeters, and it says that you need about 336 yards. It says this perfect little summer bag for strolling around town, light shopping, or meeting friends for cocktails on a terrace. This bottom is knit flat, and then stitches are picked up for knitting the main body in the round. Handles are then knit flat one at a time and then are joined using the Kitchener stitch. I would use the mattress stitch because I don't like the Kitchener. Knit with 100% linen yarn, this bag is both pretty and casual, and the 100% linen content makes it strong and durable. Form and function, what more could we ask for? So I thought that this was really, really pretty. And this had actually been made 460 different times, and some of the pictures are like really cool. There's a striped one that is, I can't even begin to pronounce that. So I'll just put it right here. Krastannes, her blue bag. I thought that this one was really cute. And Violet Alley's Summer Fling. She did this one as a two-tone, and she did some color work. So it's really a blank canvas as well. So again, another great idea for working your way through stash busting or your scrappy projects, because you could just do some simple color work in here if you wanted to, or add stripes, or it might be pretty with like some mosaic, and that's fun because the top part is knit in the round. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I think that this is a possible another project, just what I need, another project. All right, so yeah, so that was that one. And again, this one is called the Summer Fling, and I think that's it for this one. Yeah, and of course it's a freebie. And next up, what have we got? Okay, so I had a pattern for a knitted bag, and so I thought we would also do a pattern for a crochet bag, and this one is called the Perfect Day Market Tote. And I thought that this was really cute, like super girly and dainty, and yeah, it looks cute and functional at the same time. And the stitch doesn't look terribly complicated. Okay, so let me see. This is called the Perfect Day Market Tote by Tamara Kelly. It is a free pattern and it can be found on her moogly.com blog. She also has a YouTube channel, and I bet if we look on the YouTube channel, we can find the step-by-step tutorial for how to make this, because Tamara has a tutorial for just about every pattern that she has ever made. So if I'm able to find the tutorial for this, I'll list it in the description down below for you guys also. But let's see. This pattern was released in July of 2018. It's a free pattern. She recommended using the Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie, which I don't even think exists anymore, or any Aran weight yarn, a size K crochet hook. So this is going to be a quick project. It says that there was one yarn in my stash that might work for this. What did it recommend? Ooh, again, the Karen Cotton Cake. I don't even think I have it anymore. I think I knit a shawl with it, so I think I need to update that. But anyway, so this project has been made 30 times so far, and some of them are really cute. I liked this one by Shaker Nine's Perfect Day. This says it's number 23, so I'm assuming that means this is the third one that she's made. And I thought that one was really cute. And let's see. A lot of people copied the original because, you know, the colors are just so pretty. Oh, I like this one by the Anxious Hooker. I thought that hers was really pretty. And what's funny is she made hers out of a Karen Cotton Cake, out of the exact same one that's listed in my stash and available. So I guess it really is a good work, because hers is super cute. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. And okay, so what's our next one? The next one is a knitted pattern, free of course. It is for the Soho Scrunchie, and I've made these. Okay, so this is for the Soho Scrunchie. It is made by Tori Knits. The pattern was released in 2022, and she says any gauge yarn, mini, medium, and jumbo sizes it creates. And she's correct, because I decided last year I wanted to kind of do some stash busting, and so I made this one. And I made this one. And then this one's crocheted, it doesn't count. Different idea. But I made a whole bunch of other ones, and I gave them to my girls, and I gave them to a friend of mine in Texas. But yeah, they work really well. They have a pony holder inside them, and then you literally just knit or crochet or around it. Or in this case, I just knit flat and then just seamed all the way around. And then when it got time to do the join, where is my join? I don't know. Because it's all scrunched up, when you actually do the join to close it, you can't even see it. So I definitely recommend this pattern. This one's actually a crocheted one. This is a knit one. This crocheted one is a different pattern. But yeah, so that's the knitted one. And I just knit it flat and then seamed up the sides. Definitely recommend these. They are also good for craft shows if you're like a craft show knitter. I made some of these for my mom to use in a craft show last summer. I think she used them. Stocking stuffers for Christmas. If you're like me and you're always trying to figure out things that you can give to people for Christmas, free pattern, scrap busting gift, works for me. All right, so that's that one. And our next pattern is going to be, oh, these are so cute, For the earrings, Boho Granny Square. That's what it says. These are an earring. They're mini granny squares, and the colors that they chose for their original ones, the second picture that's got the teal and the peach, like how cute are those, right? So this pattern is by Smolina Yana. It is a crochet pattern. It was released in 2020. It is a free pattern. It says any gauge. She used a 1mm crochet hook, and she used between 3 and 5 yards, and she used Aunt Lydia's classic crochet size 10. But I guess really it would just depend on what size you wanted, and Aunt Lydia's size 10 is really not that much bigger than a thin fingering weight yarn, like a regular fingering weight yarn. It's a little bit thinner than that. So that could definitely work. And again, these would be a cute idea to make as gifts or at a craft sale if that's your bag. And I actually have seen these in the mall, and I about fell over when I saw that they were like $25 a pair, because we all know that we could probably make them for like less than $1. Okay, needless to say, I saw them, but I didn't buy them. But I think I'm definitely going to give it a try and see if I can make them. So this is another project that if I make them and I'm successful, you'll see them next week. Let me see. It doesn't say anything else about this one. Oh, they do recommend to get some starch or some school glue to stiffen them up. So after you make them, so you could even use like Annie's tacky glue would work. I know that's really good for that. Or I bet you could even use Mod Podge if you've got some of that laying around to make them stiff and stay, so they don't get all crinkled and stuff. Yeah. I think that's it for this one. Yeah. So super cute. Earrings, boho, granny square. Why not? All right. 1, 2, 3. 3 left. Yep. All right. So this one I have actually made. This, but I don't have it anymore. This is the Girlfriend Market Bag, and this pattern was released in July of 2008, and this is kind of one of those near and dear to my heart patterns, because the year that this came out was the year that my mom decided that she was going to get back into knitting. I think I had gotten back into knitting like in 2006, 2007. Raina was born in 2005, so I think it was like 2007, but I didn't like dive head in until 2008, I guess, maybe even 2009. But in 2008, the Girlfriend's Market Bag pattern came out, and it was a knit along at Sin City Knits. And this summer, I happened to go to Las Vegas to visit my mom, and I said, well, why don't we go check out a local yarn shop near you? And she was like, okay. And so we found one, and I was like, oh, they're doing a knit along for this project. Would you like to, do it? And she was like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, let's just give it a try and see. And the bottom of the bag is knit on DPNs. That's like the hardest part, because, you start out with, what is it? 4 stitches, 3 stitches, and then you have to do the increases on the DPNs. So that part is super fiddly. But if you can make it past that, it's a really cute, quick knit, really functional. I don't even remember what we used. It was some type of a yarn that they had in the store, but because of the type of mesh pattern that it's made out of, like it is like I'm this big, but then it stretches out like this, and you can fit like half your groceries in it. So yeah, super cute, super functional. I should probably tell you who it's made by. So the pattern is made by Laura Spradlin. 2008. It's made with worsted weight yarn. It says that you need a size 4, a size 7, and a size 10.5 needle. It says that there are 4 suggestions in my stash. Bet you can't guess what the first one is. a Caron cotton cake, some Cascade Yarns Luna paints that I have, which that's kind of wavy, so I don't know about that. A Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blend, or Knit Picks Wool of the Andes worsted. are all yarns that Ravelry recommends using for this particular pattern. And this pattern has been made 7,453 times. So I'm thinking it's coming pretty fairly highly recommended. So there's that one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I remember from when we made this. No, no, there's nothing special. If I can find any of the pictures from the original ones that my mom and I made, we'll put them right here. But I don't think I have any, but I'll look. All right, moving on. What have we got next? Okay, this I've made. So this one, switching from knitting to crochet. This one is crocheting, and this is the beginner crochet granny triangle bandana. Last year, for whatever reason, I went on like this kerchief, headscarf spiel, and I was like, oh, I really want to try to make one. I kind of get it. Why? Because I can't wear headbands. Like, I have like the world's tiniest head, and when I wear headbands, they literally just slide right off the back of my head. And so I thought maybe the bandana would be a cute alternative. And so I made quite a few, but I gave a bunch of them to my friend Michelle. So first, this pattern is made by Heather Brooke. It was released in November of 2021. She recommends Lion brand A Star Is Born Oh Baby Organic or any sport weight yarn, a 3.5 millimeter size E crochet hook. And if I remember correctly, I used a G. I use a G for almost everything. It's like my favorite crochet hook size. It's a free pattern. They recommended a yarn that was a fine size 2. You're going to need your crochet hook, scissors, and a darning needle. And based on her pattern, the final thing should be 8 inches tall, 13 inches wide if you don't count the straps. And here's mine. So here's the first one. And there's a close-up. And there's the little string. And then it's got these really cute picots. So it's super, super simple. That's the end. So you start here with your first one, you do your chain, and then you increase by 2, and then you increase, and then you increase, and then you increase, and then you increase. And then at the end, once you've got to your desired length, then you're going to, before you're going to crochet across, you're going to crochet your chain as long as you want it to be. And then I think I slip stitched back. Yeah, I slip stitched back. And then you're going to crochet all the way across here, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side and then slip stitch back. And then that's when you're going to create your picots all the way across. So if you decide that's not something that you want to do, then I guess you could just single crochet all the way across, but I think that this just gives it a cuter finished look. And then I think this one is slightly bigger. And I believe I used knit picks. This one, nope, they're the same size. This one, I think I used Knit Picks Dishy when I made it, because they're both cotton. I think this one is Dishy. And this one, I don't remember what I used. And I think I just destashed a whole bunch of skeins of this. Because it's definitely not the Dishy, because the Dishy is soft and this is not as soft. And the clusters are not the same size. If I remember what I used, I'll put it here or I'll put it down in the description. But anyway, super simple knit. If you're predominantly a knitter and you're looking for a crochet project for something for the summertime or the spring, I definitely recommend this. I even tried it with one of my daughters who at the time she was trying to crochet, and she got a little bit of it, but she didn't, her increases weren't quite right. She got frustrated and she said, forget this. But definitely recommend if you are looking for a beginner crochet project. Again, great gift idea. And then you can make them any size that you want. So you can even make them for, you know, little people, if you have grandchildren or, you know, small children. I made some for my mom. I made her some red ones. Yeah, I remember I made her some red ones because my mom's favorite color is red. So I don't even know if she still has them. I'll have to ask her. But yeah, so that is for the beginner crochet granny triangle bandana. Definitely recommend this pattern. Absolutely. Okay, and the last one is right here, is another crochet pattern. And I don't know why, but I just feel like crochet seems to lend itself better to wearable accessories, especially if you want instant gratification. You can't go wrong with a crochet accessory. So this next one is going to be for the Betty ribbon right here. And it is made by Grace Lehman. It is, let's see, she has a blog called the Stitchberry blog. I'll put a link for it down below. This pattern was written in 2023, which makes sense because it was last summer that I made a whole bunch of these. You use fingering weight yarn and a size G crochet hook. Shocker. You need between 42 and 77 yards, so great stash buster. It only comes in one size, but it's completely customizable. And let's see, what else can I tell you? It says the Betty hair ribbon is the perfect quick crochet project for using up scraps of yarn. Styling this cute ribbon is endless. Tie on a bag or style in your hair for a unique touch. This crochet pattern includes many different options throughout the pattern, making the scarf totally customizable to your style preference. So it does have some different stitch designs and length and other suggestions in it as you go. I made all of mine the same. I made it in white, and today I just tied it to the end of my ponytail. Let's see, I made it in hot pink. I don't know why. I'm not a hot pink kind of girl. I think this was like a stash down thing that I was going through, because I think, yeah, no, these two are the same yarn, and this is the other one. So it starts off down at one end with a tapered edge, and you just keep increasing until you get to the width that you want. And then you just go, and it is literally double crochets. That's it. Lots and lots of double crochets until your length that you want, and then you do your decreases at the other end. And I think this was actually my decrease end. I don't know. I can't tell. Nope, this is my decrease end. This was my cast on end. I can tell because there's a little tail. But yeah, these are super cute, whether you want to wear them in your hair or you wear them down on the side. They're good as an accessory for your bag. They're also good for just a cute little, again, I'm not a pink person, but you catch the drift. Cute little, there you go. You could probably even get it in a bow if you were feeling especially, well, you'd have to make it a bit longer to get it in a bow, but yeah, that could work. Oh, it's good like that too, just a little, yeah, okay. And we're off to the races. So anyway, another super easy project that I definitely highly recommend. If I remember what yarns I used, I will list them down below for you guys. I gotta look in the Hobbit closet. And that is the last Ravelry pattern. I will leave a link for the bundle down below because I think the bundle has got like 15 patterns in it total. But these 8 were just ones that I was like, oh, these are super cute. Let me share these. All right, so when my mom and I went to Joann's the other day, we got an issue of a magazine that, like I said, I'll show in the next video. But inside it was also a copy of this. And we were flipping through it, and we actually found a scarf, a headscarf pattern, I know, that I thought that I might make. One of the things that it has in it is yet another market bag pattern. So the magazine that this was in was the Simply Knitting pattern, and this is their issue 238 has got this sampler inside it. So if you happen to be at Joann's and see it and you want to work out of this book, that's where they are, the patterns are. So anyway, I want to make this right here. And let me see if I can, it has some cute little monsters in it that I thought would be adorable. It has a vest in it. Where's my, oh, okay. So here is the lace headband that I want to try to make, that I'm probably gonna cast on this weekend. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that cute? It looks cute, it looks simple. And the pattern calls for King Cole bamboo, which is a DK weight yarn, and a pair of 4mm needles. So that got me to go stash diving, and I had the Cotton Knit Picks DK weight, and I'm like, oh, that'll work out perfectly. And it says that you need one ball, which is 230 meters. And these are 123. So I have a couple of these in stash, but I think it kind of goes by size as well. Like, I don't know if you would actually need the full skein. We'll find out. Anyway, so these are the two colors that I had in stash. And what do you think? What? Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I have this many hands. I'm a mom. I think I can do this. Come on. One there and one there. Aha, I got it. All right, based on this pattern right here, what color do you guys think I should use? Should I go with the coral or should I go with the blue? On the one hand, I'm leaning towards the blue, but I think that's just because this one is blue. On the other hand, I think that the coral would be pretty, would be a nice pop of color, but I don't necessarily know that I would wear it. But I wouldn't really necessarily wear the blue either. This is one of those things where it's just a case of I just want to make the project and it's going to become a gift for somebody else, I'm sure, or one of my daughters will confiscate it. So anyway, what do you guys think? Which one? All right, let me know in the comments below. And I think that was it. I believe in the bundle there is a pattern for crocheted scrunchies also, and that's what these are. And they're actually, you crochet around the pony holder as you go, and then you just join it at the end, so you don't have a seam. I'm pretty sure the pattern for these is in the bundle. I'll double check before I release the bundle, and if it's not, I'll put it in there so that you have it. That way you guys have knitted ones and crochet ones. All right, I think that's everything. I hope that you guys found this video helpful, inspiring, that you feel like you need to go and do some stash diving, because I am totally feeling like I need to do some stash diving now. And since I'm off work for the rest of the day, I think I'm gonna go stick my head in the Hobbit closet. I hope that you guys all have a fantastic week. If you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a wonderful Easter. If you celebrate Good Friday, I hope you have a fantastic Good Friday. If you don't, then I hope you have an amazing, fabulous, fantastic week. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now. Talk to you soon.